Hi guys, so today I am doing a favorites video for my favorites from November, and I figured since I'm doing November favorites, I kind of looked at some of the stuff that I had and I was like, you know what, oh my god, freaking garbage truck outside beeping. Alright, a lot of the stuff I figured I would throw in, well, I was kind of looking over a lot of my November favorites and things that I've been liking, and I feel like some of this, not all of it, but some of it would make really good gifts, so I figured I'd throw like gift ideas into the title. The first thing I got is from Philosophy, and I actually just got this, but I've gotten it in the past and been obsessed with it, and I thought that they had discontinued this flavor, but they must have either brought it back or I just couldn't find it for a while because it's so amazing. But it is the body wash in cinnamon buns, and this totally doesn't smell like cinnamon buns. It smells like cinnamon frosting to me, but it's so amazing. Like, I have never smelt such a delicious, cakey, sweet body wash. It is so good. And like, this would be an amazing present. Like, I would be so happy if someone bought me like 10 of these. I would be ecstatic because it's so amazing. Oh my god. And I would go through the 10 in like a month. So good. Alright, what are they doing outside now? I actually Snapchatted one of you guys about this last week, but if any of you have not seen the Louis C.K. Cinnabon sketch, you need to like go up in your little search bar after this video and search Louis C.K. Cinnabon, and it is so freaking hilarious / how I feel whenever I eat a cinnamon roll, because every single time I eat a cinnamon roll I think of that. And then my dad and my brother are like, I can't even say it on here because it's too vulgar for my channel. You'll see when you watch the video. You'll see exactly what I mean. The next thing I have, I've talked about, I think, the oil version of this, but I don't think I've actually talked about the body scrub. This is the Melissa Flagg Posies & Co. Maribel's body polish, and I am obsessed with the oil, and I've been trying to reorder it, but it's back ordered and it's just been taking a really long time to ship, and so I ended up getting the body polish because I wanted to see if it could sort of work in the same way. And basically I think it's the oil with like sugar in it. Use this as the last thing in your shower, and you sort of like give yourself a little scrub, and it leaves a light layer of oil over your skin, so you're already pre-moisturized before you get out of the shower. But if I can like skip a step after I get out of the shower, I am all for that, because for whatever reason I feel like putting lotion on is so much harder than giving yourself like a little body scrub. I feel like it makes my life so much easier, and it smells absolutely amazing. Out of the 3 scents that this comes in, this one is definitely the best. It's almost like a fresh floral, like pleasantly flowery, but not in a grandma-y way, I think is the best way to describe it. Like, it's a pretty little jar, it's like nice aesthetic, there's like flower petals and stuff in it, so it like looks cool, but also smells amazing and works well. So the next thing that I have skincare wise is maybe not like the best gift to get for someone, but it is this Esoterica Fade Cream, and I've been using this on my scars, and it has been helping so much because I fall and trip over everything, and if I go on a vacation or anywhere, I always come back with like huge slices on my leg for whatever, especially if I'm going in the ocean, because the rocks love me for whatever reason because I go near them. So they destroy me. But this has skin lighteners and 2 different sunscreens in it, and it is super good for scars. I've noticed like a huge difference. If you guys can see this scar here, it used to be a lot darker. Like, if you look at my old videos or even just old pictures, it's like this dark patch on my arm, and I've been using this not even every single day. And like, look at like how much it's like almost gone. But I highly recommend this if you guys have scars that you want to try to fade or something like that, because I really like it. It works really well. The next thing that I have is actually a recommendation from you guys that I went out and bought, and I absolutely love it. It is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. And this stuff is so good. It is so thick and moisturizing, and honestly, like, the little teeny bit goes such a long way. I've had this, I swear, maybe 2 months, and I still have so much of it left. Like, it lasts for so long. The only thing I do have to say though is that I typically either have to wait until all of my other moisturizer is soaked in or put this on first, because it is so thick that if you have any sort of like serum or other moisturizer or even just wetness on your face, it kind of just like slides around over the wetness rather than like sinking into your skin right away, so it does take a while to like go into your skin. So typically I will use this as like my night's eye cream rather than something during the day because it is quite heavy. The next product I have is a hair product, and this guy I have been using a lot, especially if I curl my hair. I used it in my hair today for like a little bit of extra shine, and it is just the Living Proof Satin Hair Serum. I used to use their shampoo and conditioner a ton, and I absolutely loved it. I feel like it made my hair look so nice, but I have psoriasis and it was irritating my scalp, so that's why I had to stop using it. But I do highly recommend that if you don't have a sensitive scalp or anything. And then I've been using this. Obviously I don't put oil in my scalp, so it's been really nice on my hair to just be able to use this as like a little boost of moisture in it. When I was putting together my favorites for this month, I realized that I never have talked about brushes in a favorites video or anything sort of like that. So I sort of wanted to share with you guys my absolute favorite brushes. If I could only have 4, I think these would be the 4. I love them. I use them every single day. So the one I wanted to start out with is this guy from Sigma, and I'm not sure the actual name of it because the paint has chipped off, but the brush part is fine, so I'm like, I don't really need to get a new one just because the paint has come off because I've washed it so much. But I'll leave it linked in the description below for you guys so that if you are curious about it, you can check it out. It's just basically a perfect little angled brush. I use this every day for my brows, or if I do a winged liner, I'll use it as well. It makes doing like the little tip at the end so easy. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's just like the perfect density for that sort of line. The next one I have is the 3D HD Kabuki brush, and I use this mainly for like contour bronzery type stuff, but I find that this little point here makes it so easy to sort of like get the line of contour or like a little bit up here and then buff it out however I need to. It makes the precision of it a lot easier than using some sort of other contour type brush. The next one I have is the F15 Duo Fiber Powder / Blush Brush by Sigma as well. These are all Sigma brushes because those are the only ones that I have. I use this for cream blush. It is the best brush for cream blush. That was hard to say. I used to use a like flat top duo fiber brush, but I find that this one is easier to control and sort of use for like a smaller area. And then the last one I use, this one I literally do my whole eye with. I'm so lazy. I'm like, I don't want to go to 10 different brushes. I just want to use one if I can. But it is the Sigma E25 blending brush, and I love this brush. It's small enough for using in your crease, but also fluffy enough that you can blend well, and dense enough where you can just like put a little bit on your lid. I think if you're doing a super heavy makeup look, this wouldn't be the best one to be the only one that you're going to use because it is like a little bit too fluffy for that sort of stuff. But since all of my makeup looks are a little bit more natural, a little bit more, I don't want to say like sheer, but sort of sheer, then this is sort of the one that I like to reach for all the time. The next product I have is this highlighter from Ofra, and I'm pretty sure this is on the newer side, but it is basically, in my opinion, like a highlighter palette in one highlighter pan, because let's be honest, who needs like 7 full-size highlighters? Nobody is going to go through that other than like a makeup artist maybe. I don't know. Let me just swatch this gold color for you guys because it is ridiculous. Look at that. Bam. It's so beautiful. It literally looks like I painted metallic gold on my hand. Swatched a couple of the other colors for you guys as well. Like, look at how nice that is. I really like this though, especially if you want to try a bunch of different colors of highlighter, but you don't necessarily want to invest like however much it is for one of those highlighter palettes. I have 2 lip products that I want to show you guys, and it's from the NYX lingerie line. The first one that I wanted to talk about is Ruffle Trim, and that's the one that I'm wearing today. It's again just like one of those beigey sort of dusty rose colors that I am obsessed with, and this one I really like because it's super easy to sort of wear with anything. It's like an everyday lip color that you can wear with almost any eye look. And this color here I wore on my Instagram, and I got a ton of comments on what it was, and I am obsessed with this color. It is the color Exotic, but it's just this beautiful sort of like dark rose, dark dusty rose. I'm obsessed with my rosy colors. I'll swatch it for you guys on my hand, or you can check out my Instagram linked in the description if you want to see what it looks like on my lips. I have like I totally have a filter on the picture, so it's like a little bit off color, but it's that lip color. So this is what it looks like swatched on my hand. It's coming off a little bit more rosy here than I think it actually is. It's like a little bit, there's a little bit more brown in it in person than how it's showing up on the camera. And it doesn't look too harsh on my skin, which I think is really nice because sometimes these sort of colors can look a little bit harsh on super pale skin. And these are super cheap. I forget how much this was, like $4 or $5, something around that range, under $10. Okay, the last things that I want to talk about is clothing. I love putting clothing in these videos. This month I honestly did not do a lot of shopping. I did a ton of shopping around Black Friday, but nothing has come yet. But I will show you what I have been loving. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the shirt that I'm wearing today. It is from Madewell, and it's just this super sort of light, breezy, I think it's a wool blend fabric, and it's actually honestly really warm for how lightweight it is. Something about it to me really just like screamed cozy winter, hot cocoa, tea, like chunky socks, watching Hulu or reading or something like that. Normally I'm really picky about my plaids, but this one I really dig. I've been having a really bad obsession with white button-up shirts lately. So the first one that I want to show you guys is from Motel, and I got this at ASOS, and it is just like this basic white button-up. The sleeves are extra long, so they sort of blouse a little bit, and then it comes with this little detachable leather necktie. I got this in an extra small. I think it definitely maybe runs like a size big because I'm almost always a small and everything. The next one that I have, I love this. I got this from Zara, and I'm obsessed with it. It's super oversized, super baggy and cool, and I feel like, I don't know, it's just really cool. Big white shirt, and it has a pocket on the front that says show me with a little smiley face. In my head, of course, first thing that I went to is show me yours, I'll show you mine. Like, of course, what am I doing? But I think it's show me happiness, which I think is really sweet. And then it has like this giant smiley face on the back, and I'm such a sucker for things that have something on the back. So that is it for my November favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below how your day has been, and I'll see you guys in my next video.